Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some free-to-play Anime Eternal. We have a lot to do in this video because update 11.3, I mean 11.5 basically, it even says 11.5 in the codes. So I'm just gonna call it 11.5. Update 11.5 has added a whole bunch of stuff as well as the 11.2 changes earlier. So there were reduced amount of people in the Leaf Raid, so if you're max range you can AFK at solo, which is super nice. They did some other stuff. They did some stuff in update 11. And they also added a raid in World 15 and Raid 2. So we will be going to Raid 2 doing that. We will be doing raid, the Leaf Raid as well. And then they just increased like a bunch of stuff in the game and decreased it and just made the game easier basically for free to play. So we're gonna be doing all of that in this video. But in update 11, I also did AFK a just bunch of chakra tokens. I was AFKing this guy or Sakura. I kind of forgot you have to AFK Mr. Jirai over here, so we don't have that. I AFK like 2 days. Honestly, I just wasn't paying attention. But I was trying to get my eyes up. My what are they even called? Hawk eyes, I want to say, but they're not. It's like hockey eyes, hockey eyes. Um, eye token. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. So we need to do that. But first of all, they at area 5, I want to say, right over here, they added energy swords. Now there is one in area 2 as well, but I'm in area 5, so I'm gonna do area 5, of course. But they added energy swords. Right now we're using this one, which isn't too bad. But the energy swords obviously give you energy. So we're gonna sit there, we're gonna grind up a whole bunch of these for the next couple of minutes, so that way we'll equip those whenever we need our energy, which is gonna be super, super nice. At starting, they give you 5% more, but whenever you max them out, they give you 25%. Now, we only need one to be maxed out because we don't have the double sword game pass, which is pretty unfortunate. We do have 610 of these actually, so soon we can get this double energy thing. I think that's probably the best thing to go for. I mean, we could get something else. I don't really care about rolls. I could get a double weapon that's pretty nice, or extra Titan would be nice when we get there. The remote access is super nice. But I think overall what I'm gonna double XP. Overall what I think I'm gonna go for first is the double energy, then double damage, then maybe fast auto clicker in between them. I think it's only like 33% faster, and then go for double weapon. But we should be able to get it soon. Oh yeah, we have to wait like 4 hours to get it then. But right now, might as well just equip this AFK here until I have enough to make a 3-star, because you can actually make these 3-stars, but you can't go over to like your breathings and put a damage multiplier on that. So that's something to know as well. But I'm just gonna basically sit here, do this, and then yeah, and then we can go to World 2 because I do have a key on my main account, so I'll just do that. And then we can also do a Leaf Raid as well, so we can get all of these nice achievements. We also have a bunch more money, which is nice. And we finally did that. Nice. Total enemies defeated. We did this as well. But we can do Leaf Raid up to 750, probably, just so I can get all that material on my main account as well. And then this one as well, most people can do up to like 500 or so. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'll see you guys back in just a couple minutes once we've made all of that progress. Alright guys, well, we did just do the World 2 because we did miss the Leaf Raid, which is okay. Someone was carrying in there, but I couldn't get the this account in there. But we did get a decent bit of stuff. We can actually pause this now, which is pretty cool. Might as well unpause this. But we did get a decent amount of stuff, like 4,000 of a bunch of different materials, which is super nice. We do have 21,000 exchange tokens. We could use some to exchange. But yeah, we have a decent bit of stuff, I guess, in the first couple of worlds, and then nothing else. What we can do, I guess, is just kind of wait until the Leaf Raid comes back. I'm just going to spin all this stuff, and then once the Leaf Raid comes back, we can do that and then get the achievements there as well. But we did get these achievements, which is pretty nice. But the Leaf Raid, yeah, we can probably get up to like a decent bit in there now and get the materials, which is nice. But let's use these because they did just add this food item in the last update, and basically all they do is give us like 10% more stuff. And if we ever do want to pause them, you can literally just click on them, and it pauses, which is super, super sick. Which also the multi-use, there we go, don't want to use too many. But kind of just waiting to get power so we can progress in the game, I guess. But I'm just going to sit here and spin all of these things because I have a bunch of stuff to actually spin. Alright guys, so we did just get to 755 Awesome. So let's see here. Achievements, leaf ray, boom, 20% more, not too bad. We can also go over here, turn off this. Oh, I should have paused the chocolate bar. There we go. So we can rank up there. And we got a bunch of materials from that too, a bunch of hockey tokens, grimoire things, a bunch of different things. So what I'm gonna do, of course, is just go through and spin all of these while we're gaining up energy. Right now we're getting 111 O, which isn't actually that bad, but um, what do I have curses? I wish I could. Can you? You can search curses. No. Um, do I have anything for area 5? Can I just type in the like 5? I don't know. Can't. I don't think so. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through here. We also, if we look at resources, we have a bunch of boxes. There we go. So we can open up a bunch of those. Nice. And then I guess actually we'll have to go all the way back here to crafting jewelry. Or I guess shop. No, exchange. We don't have any of those. I mean, it's just gonna take a long time. It takes like 5, yeah? Earring takes like 5. Um, wait, is it over here? Oh, shop. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it takes like 5 to get the rose gold. Okay, so that's gonna take a long time. So what I'm gonna do is just go through here. I don't care about anything. I'll just start working on rose gold pieces because I think that's probably for the best. Because it'll be just the easiest thing to do. But we need like 150 materials in order to get at least one piece, which is gonna be a long time. There we go. Because why not? Bronze earring. Hey, there we go. So what do we need, actually? We already have 2 pieces of junk, basically. But we need a ring. Okay. So shop, ring, 30. And we just need 30. And then... Here we go. Nice. So now we're getting 173 instead of 111. Very, very, very big upgrade, which is super nice. Let me also change it. So, nice. So we don't have like too bad of a setup right now. It's not like terrible. But with this, we're getting 216. Okay, yeah. That is a decent bit better. So we definitely want to update that as well. Okay, so we're getting 216. Not too bad. So what I'm going to do now is just like I said earlier, go through all this stuff and spin everything that I have that we did get off that leaf raid. We got about 5,000 materials of a bunch of different things. So we're going to go through and spin them all. Right now we're getting 216 O. Alright guys, I did spin most stuff, and I ended up getting Eclipse Eye, which is super nice. I think I also got the Eternal Eclipse Eye. Scroll way down. I did. Okay, so I do have a damage one as well. So if we go over here, energy, update, there we go, and then hit F, and then put this one on, and then update this. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So now our energy and our other one is better now as well, which is super good. Super nice. Okay, so we're just getting energy, basically. It's gonna be a long time until we get to Area 9, which is pretty rough. We do have some other things, I mean, we can be doing right now, but honestly, it's just a very big grind. I mean, we might as well go through all this. Our energy, or not our energy, range. Our range is a little bit better. We did upgrade max at level 8. We did a couple more upgrades in the dungeon as well. But other than this, I mean, all we really have to do is grind up our jewelry to get the golden or the rose gold. I don't necessarily care about getting them to like the energy rose gold and all that stuff right now. It would obviously be a big help, but getting these two would literally be a 50% increase on both, or a 50, yeah, I think 50% increase on both, which would be nice. We also, I mean, better pets would be nice. Our index getting higher would be nice. We have worked on it a decent bit. And we will obviously have to go back and do more, but it's hard to get legendaries and stuff. Okay, our weapon, everything's like pretty decent, honestly. Like, it's not like great. Let's see here. Can we do any damage to Mr. Kid Sesuke? Mr. Sasuke. This is Sakura. Mr. Sasuke over here. We can do a little bit. So we still have 7,000 sword tokens that we could spend. Not much else. We do have 800. Okay. Here we go. Credits. Boom. 625. Boom. There we go. So now we have the double energy game pass, which is super, super nice. If we look at rewards, okay, yeah, all that is claimed. I don't know where I got those from. There's also a bunch of codes, so let me put in all of these codes from the past things. Hopefully I can get a decent bit more, I don't know when the last time I played was. Let me see if I can't get a decent bit more credits. Right now I have 185. Okay, guys, so I entered all of the codes. We have 516, so I mean, we might as well just do the fast clicker one. There we go. We probably could have waited and got the double damage, but might as well just do fast clicker. So right now, we're not clicking too fast, and now we're clicking a decent bit faster. It feels like 30 to 50% faster. It's not like a crazy difference, but for 300 credits, it's not too bad. So the next thing we're going to do is save up for the double damage, and once we get that, which will probably be like, what, 2 days of AFKing about? Probably like next update. And then all we're really going to do is kind of just wait, I think until probably double weapon maybe is our next game pass. Not really too sure, but I guess we'll figure it out. We can also get just 300 and then buy one of these the next update, because that'll help us out a bunch as well. Because right now my guy's only 673k. That guy at base level is literally 1.34 million, so it'll be a very big increase if we do decide to do that whenever that happens. But I mean, hey, we're getting literally double energy now, which is super nice, and also auto click, so our energy is going up a decent bit. All right, now we just need Kakashi. Okay, so what else do I really need to do? Not much. I mean, I could spin on some things. I mean, I have 8,000 of those. I might as well go over there and spin on that. So let's go over here. Boom. Boom. Right now we have the worst one, so let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get like a mythic. Maybe that would be really nice. Okay, guys, no mythic, but we did get the legendary, which is still pretty alright. And then, I mean, like, what else do we really need? I mean, there's a lot that we need, but we don't have too many materials right now, and I'd rather not, like, farm materials while I'm recording, because, I mean, I do this just whenever I AFK overnight, so I don't think it's, like, necessarily worth it, but, I mean, I don't even, like, know what we need right now. We can go over here. Right here, totem exchanger. Let's see, like, what do we need to buy right now? I don't think we, like, need to buy anything. Honestly, all we really need to do is just go get more powers. Like, we have mostly mythics, though. I mean, we have all mythics besides 3 phantoms, which is pretty good. I mean, we don't really need to, like, go and, like, upgrade anything with this, I don't think. I mean, I'm not too sure. I guess it's just, like, an AFK city right now while I'm just gaining a bunch of power. What do we need to rank up is the real question. We need 7 DE, which won't take us too long. Okay. So I guess what I'm going to do is just kind of sit here and do the quest while I just AFK. Because, I mean, I need to sit here and gain power. And that's basically it. Where is Kakashi? Okay, we don't do, like, that little damage. Yeah, I mean, I'll just sit here and do this while I'm getting power, so that's going to be fine. And then I will see you guys back in just a bit, I guess. We also do need to go back through and keep doing these guys. So I actually completely forgot, but I mean, I guess we can. We already did this one. We can go over to area 5, and do we have this one activated? We do not. So we actually can just exit out of this real fast and do this guy. And I don't actually remember, but this guy might drop a aura as well, or maybe an accessory. But let's go right up here. Does he drop anything? He drops an aura. Okay. Let me turn this off, but we will be able to defeat this guy, which we get 20%, I believe, more. Oh, he drops a coin one. It doesn't matter. It's basically just doing it for the quest. I'm not even going to, like, farm for that aura, because it's pretty not great. But we will get the quest done, which gives us a little bit of energy, and the obelisk as well gives us damage and energy, which is super nice. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so let's just jump back down there. I think this is faster. But we also do have, I mean, like 400 of these. We can obviously come back and start doing all this stuff, but I don't care right now. But we're getting 558, so we turn this in, we get 5% more energy, which is super nice. And then we obviously get this obelisk part, so we're getting 563, and then we can turn it into here, and then we're getting 620, which isn't too bad. And then we can also see about area 6. I'm not too sure if we can do area 6 boss. Probably not, to be completely honest, but I will get this quest just in case. If you guys didn't know, the guy is back here. Is it back here? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do it. Okay, so he drops a 0.75 times aura as well, which is obviously better than our 0.25 aura we have on right now. So I'm going to pop on some potions, some damage potions, I guess, and also some of these. Now, if you guys didn't know, I did show this earlier, obviously, right here. You can obviously just put on all your potions if you want, and then if you just click them, it pauses them until you click them again. That being said, if you, like, let's say the damage one, if I click the damage one right here, as you can see it's paused, if I equip another one, it unfreezes it. So be careful about that, just so you don't obviously just do that a bunch. That would waste your potion. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here until we get this 0.75 times aura, and that'll give us a pretty big boost. So I guess we might as well just pause our energy potion, because we will be getting more whenever we get this aura. So I guess that's probably worth it. Alright guys, we got it. So let's see here. So we had like 0.75, so now we're getting 434. I mean, if we just hit E. There we go. So we're getting 310. If we equip this one instead, we're getting, what, 434? Nice. So let's energy update this one, and then pause this, unpause this. So we're getting 868. I also don't think we have any of the pizza no, not pizza slices. The other one. The one that give you, it's like the chocolate, I think. But we don't have any of those, so that's unfortunate. But our energy is going up a decent bit as well. And we can come over here, so we should be getting like 1 in a click or something like that. Or I don't actually remember what's after O. I think it's in. But there we go. So 876. Turn this in. 964. Close. Okay. So now I guess all we really have to do is just AFK area 8. And then we need, yeah, 7 basically DE. And then that'll be not too bad. So let's just go over here, start working on the Kakashi quest. Make sure we actually accept it now. We cannot do area, we just did area 6. We cannot do area 7 boss, more than likely. But we did just get a pretty big increase on our energy from this aura, which is super, super nice. 31 out of 35 and 44 up 29. We obviously have to go back through here and do all this, but honestly, for now, it's not that big of a deal. We also can hit F and do our damage, and we one-shot these guys, obviously. We also want to put this on at F. Team name, update, because that one's damage. Because we have our sword and a couple other things that are really helping. But right now, like I said, I do just want to get a bunch of energy right now. So, I mean, we still beat them up decently fast. So I'm just going to sit here until we rank up, and then I'll rank up and get back up to like 10 to 20 DE. And then we can hopefully finish this area. But we did just defeat those guys pretty fast. And then the next area has, I think, the granny token and, yeah, the spiritual upgrade. So nothing really too great there. But maybe once we get there, we might be able to go back through and get the area 7 boss. I don't think the area 7 SS boss drops anything good either, to be honest. Like, no aura or accessory, I don't believe. Alright, guys, we have done it. Nice. Area 8 is conquered and completed. We obviously have to still come back here for the, I believe, the power rise has the first supreme in the game, so we'll have to come back there eventually for that. Let's get rid of this. Is this Mob Psycho? I think I just look like Mob Psycho, I can't lie. What area is this? Spirit? Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it Mob Psycho? I honestly, like, this, like, seems familiar. Yeah, I think this is Mob Psycho. Yeah, this is, like, the guy that, like, has like the whole big like group of like people that smile. This is no, sorry, this is Dan. Yeah, I do from Granny. Alright. So yeah, these guys have a lot of HP. It's gonna walk since something like that. But we can buy this and hopefully, yes sir, we at least got the epic, which is super nice. We didn't get like absolutely screwed, just got all commons. But I mean, like, hey, we don't have any UI now, which is really cool. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to back out. All right, there we go. We should have, yeah, we have it now. Okay, was a little bit weird. It's okay. All right, so let's go over here. They did buff it though, so it does 5x before. It probably did like, I'm not too sure, but they did buff everything. Yeah, they did buff all of the stuff. It probably did like 4x. They did buff everything below Mythic, or maybe Mythic and below, I believe. So that's super, super nice. Let's go over here. Where's the other thing? It's at the very start. I just walked right past it. This one isn't super great, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't really do much. It's just like a damage upgrader like the hockey, but we don't have literally any. Okay. Alright, so we can beat these guys up, I guess, for that, but we don't really need to. Let's go back to Area 7. Let's also hit E, We're being 6 in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's power, equip best, make sure we have that on. Auras, we have that on. Jewelry, we have this, we have that. Okay, so we have everything best. Make sure we hit teams, we hit update on that. There we go. So we're being 6 in. Let's pause this. Always remember to pause that. Let's undo that. There we go. So now we're getting basically 12 in. And then the SS boss is all the way up here. Like I said earlier, there's not really much of a point to defeat this guy. He doesn't really drop anything. The only reason you have to defeat this guy is for the aura, or not the aura, sorry, the avatar of him, and also the quest. But yeah, he's doing 100 TDD. We don't have enough of that, so we're just gonna leave that. But we finally got to area 9. There's only 6 other areas in the game. We'll catch up soon enough. Like I said though, I'm not trying to like speed run this game on free to play. I barely play it on a free to play. It's simply just here so I can make more Anime Eternal content, but I don't want to just grind on it super heavily and make like 3 to 4 videos a day and then have it completed, like maxed out in like a month. I'm trying to like have this account, you know, 2 videos probably max a week for a couple months. So you know, whenever I don't have any content to make on the main account, I can come over here and play on the free to play account. So I'm obviously gonna be behind a lot of the time. I don't want to do all the super heavy grinding stuff. You know, it's just I'll do that like off camera and everything like that. I probably won't get jewelry for a long time though. But update 11 overall. I said this in the update video, and I'll say it in this video. Probably one of the best updates they've done in a long, long time. Really sick stuff that they added here. I really like a lot of the things that they did. So huge props to them. If you guys really like the free-to-play account though, let me know in the comments below if you guys still want me to continue to play on the free-to-play account, because I definitely will if you guys want me to. Please like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!